Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mad as a Goat. Today I want to talk about something that I find to be a really weird human behaviour. You know, when new books or items or whatever come out, there's sometimes this phenomenon of people, waiting up around the store, like sleeping overnight in front of the store and waiting for hours just to be the first one to have it. I don't understand this human behaviour. It doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of people don't even realise, like here in Australia, the iPhone 5 got released today. How exciting. I'm going to wait up all night. I'm going to take a day off work. I'm going to sacrifice everything to buy this fucking product and be the first person to have it. When the fact of the matter is, it's been released elsewhere in the world and you're probably like the 1 millionth person to have it. So fuck your prestige off, you're nowhere near the first. But these people waited there and they got all excited for a phone. Yes, I like phones, I like the internet, I like products, but I'm not fucking sacrificing, a day of making money or a day of good sleep or whatever just to get a fucking product that millions, maybe even billions of people are going to have anyway. There's nothing special about your phone. I remember when I bought the iPhone 5, I got it for $400, and that's apparently cheap for when I got it, but honestly, it hasn't given me $400 worth. This $200 camera has given me more worth than that 400 brick ever has, because it's more reliable and it makes more sense. iPhone's always screwing you. I don't know what their fucking obsession is. They're just like, we gotta make as much money as fucking possible and just keep making money and making money and making money. They're like, they do it so blatantly and people are still loyal to the brand. That's what I don't understand. They screw us all the time, and I say us because I have an iPhone and I'm fucking sucked in by the basically iPod feature, which is their best thing that they made. The phones are just crazy, but anyway, I'm still sucked into that, so I'm dealing with these stupid problems and I'm getting screwed. Like the charger cable. They used to have a charger cable with the old iPhones that clips in. Good idea, less chance of bending it or whatever and wrecking the forks in it, and it's more reliable. And it had a nice cord that was travel safe. What do you have with the iPhone 5? You have this rigid cord and this tiny little pinhead, and it doesn't even have clips. So you could bend the forks by accident, movement could bend it, it could, get loose and stuff. And also, because the pin is this big and the wire's just a little bit thinner, you're more likely to strip the cord when you pull it back. Fucking stupid, and they did it right in front of us and they screwed us right to our fucking faces, and we ate that shit up. Ugh. And then on top of that, they don't have the courtesy to go, oh, we made design flaws, so we'll give that, free cables out to people who break theirs. No. You have to spend a bunch more money and buy the specific cables. With the iPhone 5, oh, this cable is the cable, but it's not our cable. I don't want my phone to be pretentious to me. I just want it to fucking charge. I bought a phone to fucking use it. I didn't buy it to learn about every Apple product ever fucking invented. And once you sign on with Apple, they start sending you fucking emails and shit about their fucking crap. Oh, the iPhone 6 coming out, be the first to get it. I don't give a shit. If you just made the iPhone 5 work, I'd keep using it. Can you just do that? Can you make things that just fucking work? Please, for the love of God. You have that music playing, it works really well, and you're keeping, for the most part, up to date with current technology. You're a little bit behind Android, to be honest. But anyway, you're pretty good, and you were doing something really great. The iPhone 4 is fantastic. The block shape. The iPhone 4 and the 5 had this. The 3 had the rounded edge like the iPhone 6 has, and I hate rounded edges phones because they're just not practical, especially when you make the screen bigger. which they did with the iPhone 6. They made all the rookie mistakes, rounded edges and a big thing. You know what that means? It's more likely to slip out of your hand when you use it. And if you break it, what's their policy? Oh, that's a user fault, so you have to pay like $200 to fix it, which is just goddamn ludicrous. If you just design the thing properly in the first place, you can maybe get a few more bucks out of it when you're selling it. But no, we're going to be greedy and we're going to get as much as possible. You're a multi-trillion-dollar worth company and you still want more fucking money. The amount of greed with this company is unbelievable. And people call it like the hipster brand. So hipsters are like just full-on capitalists. Is that what it's all about? Jesus Christ, this company is goddamn evil. And apparently they emit all sorts of chemicals that fuck up the environment. And you know, when corporations get involved with things, the plebs are going to get screwed with. I understand that even though this camera works and it's very good, at some point it's going to fuck me over with the value of money that I wanted to get out of it. Because they're a corporation and they have to make money. I understand that. But at least some companies have the decency to be corporate up front, but still give you something that fucking works. I so far have no complaints about this camera. It's not the highest standard or anything, but it's doing what I fucking paid for. Thank you very much. But Apple, no, 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 fucking no. We have to make everything as difficult as fucking possible. I can't believe people are loyal to this goddamn brand. They're the worst type of capitalists because they're right out there and then they have the gourd to say they're edgy and they're cool and down with the kids. So they're, you know, advertising to a market that's going to pester parents, which is going to put them at stress to buy these fucking products that are designed poorly and fuck the user and keep grabbing your money. They're worse than bankers. Worse than bankers. Bankers at least are a little bit clever about it and come up with ways to screw you, but Apple does it right to your fucking faces. And they have the gall to turn around and go, we're for the users. Bull fucking crap. Look at their computers. Alienware, which is a pretty expensive brand, right? Even their computers are cheaper than what Apple is putting up there. Apple puts up a computer with 2 gig RAM, which doesn't even have a hard drive, which you have to plug a flash hard drive into, and they're going to have the gall to ask for $1,500. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You don't see how much they're screwing you? If you just go from the Apple side and move over here and you look at this side, any brand that stands up against it gives you a better bang for your buck. Even the shitty computers with 2 gig RAM that are like $300, they will give you what you pay for. But Apple don't even do that. And it's just sickening, and people are still loyal to this brand. As soon as people found out our Prime Minister Tony Abbott was so corrupt, that he's just so fucking corporate and greedy, people turned on him. But there's a company, Apple, doing it to you all the time, and you allow them to do it, and you allow them to expand their brand and get even bigger right in front of you. Right in front of you, and they do it every single day. Fuck, it's just disgusting, and I'm so annoyed. And I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for getting sucked into the whole Apple thing, because they really don't give you anything back. They just fuck you. I bought it for $400, cheap for when I got it, and still I'm not even getting the reduced price value of it. And there were people who paid $600, $700, $800, $900 for this. Highway robbery. Apple is evil. Full fucking stop. Windows make a lot of money. They're a huge corporation. Bill Gates does so many donations to so many foundations. He's one of the most generous people in the world. And when you buy something with a Windows product involved, it's a lot cheaper and it's more user friendly. That's a company that gives a shit about its users. But Apple's going to turn around and say they give a shit about the users, iCare and all this, and your iCloud got hacked? Jesus Christ, the worst company ever. Just because of the absolute blatancy of how they do it. They fuck you and they have the gall to smile at you while they do it. Fucking disgusting. Well, that's all I got to say on that. Thank you for watching this episode. This has been Matt as Goat. Shagarawaka.